Alright, guys, so the Infinity War snap deaths originally looked more complicated. Okay, I can believe that because I always wondered, because when I first saw Infinity War in theaters, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, like, I wonder, was it really, I wonder, like, were like the first drafts of the deaths really difficult to make? Well, according to this, it was. Now, Thanos' snap victims' deaths originally looked a lot more complicated than what ended up in the final cut of Avengers Infinity War. VFX supervisor Dan Deleeuw, I'm sorry. Deleeuw, I'll just say that. I apologize if that's not pronounced correctly. It kind of threw me off. Says Earth's mightiest heroes suffered their first real defeat at the hands of Thanos, despite putting up a gallant fight alongside their newfound allies. In the end, the Mad Titan executed the deadly snap, wiping out half of the life in the universe, including some of the MCU's heroes, in an effort to balance the galaxy. Makes a lot of sense when you really think about it. Seeing beloved Marvel characters disintegrating into dust one by one was arguably the most memorable sequence in Infinity War, possibly in all the MCU. And I think that just goes to show just how amazing that shit was. Horrifyingly horrible. Horrifyingly good, if you ask me. The horror of seeing heroes suddenly vaporizing, coupled with the eerily silent background, made for a traumatizing turn of events for fans. I know, dude, I'm telling you, let me tell you something, dude. When I was in that damn theater, I saw there was two couples behind me, man, and I literally saw this one guy's girlfriend, and I heard her say, and I'll never forget her words. This is not a fucking movie. This is a tragedy. And I remember just sympathizing with him, like, and I kind of want to laugh, but my boy Aaron was right next to me, and I was just like, I was in the zone at the moment. But anyway, back to the article. If I can find my place. Oh, here it is. However, deciding on how the characters were going to appear took a lot of careful consideration to ensure that their deaths evoked the emotions that director Joe and Anthony Russo wanted from viewers. In an interview with us, Deleeuw shared the creative process behind translating the deaths of Thanos' snap victims on the screen. The VFX supervisor and his team, and I quote, knew we had to see something. It couldn't be just a simple snap and them just disappearing. End quote. So they had to decide on the manner of how to do it in a way that both made sense in terms of the established capabilities of the Infinity Stones and it being emotionally resonant with viewers. And they definitely succeeded. And I quote, it made sense that all six stones are combined now. So what stones would, how would combining the stones make that happen? So does the soul stone go in and disintegrate their soul? And does the power stone disintegrate the body? And the space stone what actually moves into the ash? And so early tests were combining all those different pieces, and although it was kind of beautiful in a way, it just became too much, right? It became, if there was much of a soul stone effect, it looked like they were on fire when they were disintegrating, and the deal was like just back off and keep it simple. End quote. And you know, that makes a lot of sense, man. It really does. Because when you really look at the final cut, I mean, them just dissipating like that really hit home for a lot of people, including me. I was damn near a balling mess, if you ask me. Deleeuw, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call him D. D added that by I'm sorry, that last name keeps throwing me, man. I'm sorry. D added that by keeping things simple, it allowed him to control, and quote, how quickly the ash went over a person's body, and how it went over their body, and how when they disintegrated, they floated away, end quote. Which in turn gave, and I quote again, gave everybody a unique way in which they turned to ash, end quote. They were able to focus on the manner of their physical appearance rather than having to also consider the fallen heroes, lost souls, had they also used the soul gem to explain their disintegration. And I quote again, some characters would go away quickly and some would last longer. Just give them something a lyrical, almost a poetic way in which they kind of float away to ash to make it more impactful. End quote, he said. This is one of the reasons why Spider-Man and his death drawn out, aside from the fact that it was establishing Tony's arc moving forward. still fucking with a lot of people to this day. Audiences seeing Thanos snap victims suddenly disintegrating into dust, who gave them a visual reminder which ones were killed due to the galactic genocide, and may still be resurrected in Avengers 4, depending on how the remaining heroes do their mission to restore peace in the universe and take down the Mad Titan. Marvel Studios continues to be tight-lipped about the next film, but popular theories point to the time travel and the quantum realm factoring into the narrative. And it makes a lot of sense. I've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp twice now, and I definitely feel like the quantum realm is definitely one of the big factors in kicking Thanos' ass. And then when you have time travel involved in with it as well, I mean, it factors in it kind of very, very, very well. So I'm thinking, in my own little theory, and this is just me throwing it out here, I feel like, if possible, maybe Tony Stark and the quantum realm could like combine their heads together and make some amazing chemistry together and make something happen. I'm gonna trust me, I'm saving this theory for another video, so I'm not gonna go into detail with it yet. But anyway, fans will just have to wait until the May of next year to find out how things ultimately pans out for her Mightiest Heroes. Now, when that pans out, I'm really looking forward to seeing that too, man. And the thing is, and here's the funny thing, before, and this is done so incredibly in my opinion, with the key release dates. Captain Marvel comes out March 8th, 2019. The Avengers 4 comes out May 3rd, 2019. 2 months before Avengers 4 will give us pretty much a loop on how she comes into the Avengers 4 to kick Thanos' ass, man. So this is done very, very, very cleverly, and I love it. So once again, Captain Marvel comes out with her origin story movie, her own solo film, March 8th, 2019. The Avengers 4 comes out May 3rd, 2019, 2 months after, practically. Spider-Man Far From Home comes out July 5th, 2019. So I really look forward to this, man. It really does seem like the best thing to do. But this is what your Sweets. I love you guys. God bless. If you guys really enjoyed this video, let me know. Put a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more. If you have any requests on what you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below as well. They're always welcome. They always will be. God bless.